Nice little place right on the water. And get this, Federo doesn't even like to fish. What a waste. Probably better that I don't go to the seat of House Telvanni in Vardenfell alone when there is someone in the higher ranks obsessed with my capture. I know I don't say it a lot, but I appreciate you sticking with me. I guess we could do that. Why, are you getting tired of me? If you are, just be straight with it. I've got thick scales. Probably better that I don't go to the seat. Probably better that I don't go to the seat of House... Sure. Look, if I see an enchantment on your weapon or armor run low, I'm going to call it out. I'd want someone to do the same if it were me. Door unlocked. Place looks abandoned. We're off to a great start. Those are rags by Federo standards. Not his style at all. I hate that I know that. Federo only drinks sugary Sujamma cocktails. The wine bottles can be his.
Hey, who are you?
Here's our wine drinker. I can smell it on her. Where's Federo? Who are you?
I'm Federo's betrothed. Leave now, before I call the guards.
Right, and I'm Lady Mara, here to bless your union. Who are you really?
Look, I don't want any trouble. Federo is a good enough sort. He wouldn't mind that I've holed up here for so long, honest. Because, we were engaged to be married. As you can see, losing him has made me take to drinking. Oh, how I miss him. Oh, he's dead, I'm afraid. Killed by some mercenary called Sharpest Knife. Just brutal. Nasty business. Tragic, really. I'm heartbroken. We were gonna get married, you know. But he told me that since he's dead, I can keep the house. Good question. Look, Federo just told me to say that to anyone who came asking after him. He's a good guy, really. Said he was meeting someone who was gonna keep him safe. You're not trying to hurt him, are you? Oh, information. Well, this seems harmless enough to me. He had me seek passage to Eastmarch for him. He paid me in wine to do it. Let slip he was headed to Twinkler, Tinkerer Tobin's workshop, I think. Does that help? You two are a lot more friendly than the mercenaries that came round looking for Federo a while back. Of course, when they wrote me and dragged me out of bed, I was nearly sober, I think. Anyway, they haven't been back since. Hired by a client of his, I think. Didn't sound too happy with him. And they weren't too happy with me after I hurled all over the one holding me. Lot easier to lie when you're sober, but where's the fun in that? Oh, we're just friends. Drinking buddies, really. I think he always had a thing for one of his mercenaries. Told me about him once, but I forget. I'll set you up with him if you like. He's a great guy, really. Gave me his house. Toby's... No, that's not right. Tinkerer Tobin's workshop. Eastmarch. Oh, bundle up if that's where you're headed. I hear it's cold there this time of year. Or every time of year, I suppose.
So, Federo's not just a coward, but a liar too. As if I cared about him enough to track him down and kill him. He should be so lucky. The elf is too drunk for me to understand most of her story. What did you get out of her? Right. But whom? And why Eastmarch, of all places? Federo wasn't stupid. He'd know I'd see through a cover story as fake as this wine drinker being his betrothed, and he knows how good a tracker I am. Why leave such an obvious loose end? I suppose he'd be in trouble if he didn't make every effort to hand me over to the Reformer. I just can't imagine why he'd do that for me. The place the elf mentioned is west of Cragwallow, right on the hot springs. Eastmarch, of all places. The armpit of Skyrim. Federo must be really desperate to hole up at this Tinkerer Tobin's place. I'm sure he's just miserable. I don't mind the endless tracts of ice and snow, but Eastmarch has that rotten egg smell from all the hot springs. Makes me want to gag. Besides that, the Nords of Windhelm are a bit chipper for my taste. Otherwise, no strong opinions. I'd be surprised if he were. Like you said, he was meeting someone. If we have to do more tracking, that's fine by me. I'm good at that. I can't picture him staying in the wilds of Skyrim for long, though. He's what I'd call an indoor elf. When I say he asked me to drink with him once or twice, I might have agreed once or twice. Easier to think of him not as a friend if he happened to sell me out to the Reformer. I did, but I'm beginning to rethink that theory. I'm not going to say I was wrong until I actually am, and probably not even then. Are you done with the questions? We have an armpit to get to.
There's a Quama we all know, who's as bold as any gun.
should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said, but I don't see them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
Got to be better than that to stop us.
Hello? Who's there? Please don't be another bear.
Well, look who it is. Federo. I thought one of your mercs took you out.
Sharp? Sharp? What are you doing here? Please, I didn't reveal anything to the Reformer about Sharp. I just ran. Sharp never mentioned being a former Telvanni slave. On the souls of my ancestors. I didn't know. I'd never have put him on the job if I had. I swear! Track him down? What, to kill him? Oh, I suppose someone has to. You really think you can? Listen, I had plans to blackmail the Reformer before I realized how stupid that would be. The cache of information can be yours and Sharp's. For a price. Not what I want, but what I need. A new life. New name, new identity, new clothes. I heard there's a document forger in the Adept's Retreat in Windhelm. Work out a deal, then meet me in the Outlaw's Refuge. I'll tell you where I buried the cache. Please hurry, I'm really not built for this climate. I just need passable documents and some clothing that doesn't make me look quite so Telvanni. Then I could be on my way. Remember, I'll meet you in the Windhelm Outlaw's Refuge after, all right? Oh, that. I thought it'd make Sharp seem dangerous and unpredictable. I thought it'd throw the Reformer off his scent and mine. And I thought maybe the Reformer would be afraid that Sharp was coming for him next. And look, now he is. Of course he did. Gold, power, prestige. He practically sounded like a game of tribute. It'd have been so easy, and I'd be living like a king right now if I had. Turn over my best mercenary? I couldn't live with myself if I did that. Only got as far as I did on the peninsula because of Sharp. I might have called him my friend if he were the type to make friends. Speaking of, who are you exactly? Huh. Well, good you came along, or we'd both probably be a lot worse off. You know the Reformer is obsessed with Sharp, right? He won't kill Sharp, but I'm sure he'll cut down anyone else who stands in his way. Just be careful.
New clothes? You're shameless.
Come on, Sharp. I've been good to you, haven't I? If you can't find something nice, at least make sure it's warm.
Federo ran instead of trying to turn me over to the Reformer. I didn't expect that from anyone, let alone someone like him. We'll see how reliable this forger is in Adept's retreat. As for clothing, I have no idea what we're going to do. It's probably not going to be much. He gave up on using it as blackmail, after all. He's clearly scared for his life. Maybe helping him isn't the worst thing, but I say we don't go out of our way to set him up for a life of luxury. It wouldn't have been my first place to look either, but I guess a truly skilled forger could hide in plain sight. If that's what Federo heard, let's follow his lead. He's been here longer than we have, I suppose. It's the clothes I'm worried about. Please, like I care. But I owe him for not giving me up when he could have. I'll leave the selecting to you since you clearly have more particular taste than I do. Federo will probably appreciate your judgment better than mine.
Please hurry. I'm really not built for this climate. I just need...
I used to think companionship was having someone to outrun if something dangerous was chasing me. Never thought I'd meet someone who'd just face the danger with me.
Come on, help us out here.
Let's just do what we came here for and get out of here.
Can't imagine what the Worm Cult wanted with that museum in Rulinul's Fall. Glad you took care of them.
Sharp? Stranger, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same... Oh, no. You're the forgery expert, aren't you?
Keep your voice down. After I saw Dimike to safety, I was lost. I remembered that Raynilla and I came to Windhelm on a holiday once. I just sort of drifted here. But I tried to keep my head down. I must not have hidden well enough. How did you manage to find me? Raynilla worked hard to bring light to all corners of the world. Now that she's gone, everything feels cast in shadow. Like I've lost my purpose. But forgery is something I know. Something I did for her. This new identity, is it for Sharp? I know that name. Raynilla used to keep tabs on him. She wrote him, pleading for him to defect as an abolitionist. I was convinced he was a lost cause, but Raynilla didn't believe in lost causes. He's really had a change of heart, has he? Raynilla's work, then. It wasn't for nothing. A spark still remains. Her mission didn't have to die with her. I'll draft up a plausible identity. Something that will allow Federo unrestricted travel, wherever he might wish to go.
Our contact wanted new clothing, too. Any idea where we might find something easy on the coin purse?
There's a tailor in the armorer's place across town. Standard prices, though. Might help if I had coin to spare.
Sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss. Her graceful shape I heave up high, and in one hand I hold her nigh. Her waiting lips are never dry. Sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss. Come the morn she goes, the taste of her remains, and in my mind I see us sway, sway as we kiss, sway as we...
Clothing here! Free to anyone who can take it off my hands!
Doesn't get cheaper than free. Let's take a look.
3 cheers for the Scald King!
Ugh. You carry that. I'll try to keep upwind of you.
Come on! My grandmother needs more than that!
Ugh. People. Great.
Another dose of the cure.
I have many fine goods.
Windhelm Outlaws Refuge. Do I have anyone here who wants to kill me? I don't think so.
Two deer ran right through the camp after you left. I made all haste to get here after that.
2 deer? I'm surprised you survived.
I'm sure you and Sharp both find it very funny that I stayed out in the wilds, jumping at every noise, thinking it might be the last thing I hear. My poor nerves. But I'm ready to put all this behind me. Did you get what I asked for? This is really the best you could do? I'm a courier for the Antiquarian Circle. This document makes it sound awfully dangerous. What's that smell? Don't tell me that's coming from the clothes. You did remember to bring me clothes, didn't you? No, I'll take it. Sharp was always my best man for the job. If he says this was the most you could do, I believe it. I guess being a courier isn't so bad, but the smell on these clothes... never mind. It's nothing a good wash can't fix. I'll mark the location on your map. It's not far from here. You're really going after the Reformer, aren't you? I'd wish you luck, but I think Sharp's used up all that in finding you. I'm going to need luck more than you two. Courier? Psh. So, after you fished these clothes out of the latrine that you found them in, what'd you do? Drive them over a bonfire of mammoth fur? The style I'll just have to work with, but the smell! Maybe I could answer them over drinks? I've grown quite partial to the sweet mead they drink here. Oh, never mind. Sharp's giving me a look. Ask and be on your way then. The Nords and others who frequent the Tinkerer's camp seemed affable enough, but I got rid of any identifying information just in case they started to doubt my story. That I decided to leave a cult and was laying low until its members forgot about me? I don't know. He seemed nice. He had these grand new ideas, powerful connections, things that mattered to me. Just goes to show, first impressions aren't everything. But you know that. You're friends with Sharp. He had it in his head that he could eliminate the need for slavery in all of Morrowind, if you could believe it. He was very protective of his methods, of course. Typical Telvanni. But he said the slaves he had were a necessity to perfect the process. I haven't the faintest idea. And hopefully I'll never have to think about such things again. I'm glad to get away from all this. The Reformer really is unhinged. You'll see what I mean when you find that cache. It wasn't my choice. I've been getting these letters for some time, pleading with me to defect, stop working for House Telvanni, telling me how I was complicit. When I finally did leave, of course, it was too late. Whoever wrote me said I could go to Tobin's as a sort of safe house. They would know somehow that I'd made it there, and they'd be along to set me up right with a new life, new identity. But nobody showed up. Until you and Sharp did, anyway. Raynilla? Not the one the Reformer was after. I didn't know she was freeing his slaves until it was too late. No wonder she didn't come for me. She's dead, isn't she? Who is Mevi? Someone dear to Raynilla, I imagine? The one in Adept's Retreat? Small world. I hope you gave her my thanks. And I hope we see each other again. Remember, the world isn't against you. It just seems that way when you're up against a rich and powerful Telvanni Magister. The Nords and others who Sharp, how could you, of all people, have picked clothes that smell this terrible?
Look, nothing will want to attack and eat you when you smell like that. Makes your new job a whole lot easier. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to see what's in that cache. Before all this, he was a pampered Telvanni rank climber. That is not an illness you recover from overnight. We handled Raynilla's unfinished business with him, and now we're on to more important things. It's up to him how he moves forward now. I haven't decided. It might be too dangerous, you know. Probably safer for him to make a clean break from all this. But saying that makes me wonder if Raynilla thought the same about me. If that's why she didn't try harder to find me. He does seem the type to get lonely very easily, and he acts all put upon when he does. Maybe I will then, for his sake, and only because you suggested it.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
In honor of the Konenliker, I am offering a number of specials today.
Useful. Hold on to that.
Here we go.
Federo marked the map between those two boulders. Guessing it's just under the snow. Find anything worthwhile? Or do we need to go back and shake down Federo for something better? Nisus. Well, that's not too far. Let's see. Bridge. Dwemer Ruins. I think I know the place. No hope of pronouncing it, though. I'll mark it on your map and we can skulk around for a way inside. Anything worthwhile in the other notes. Rhaenyra? Let me see. I think you're right. She was the reason that Federo had somewhere safe to go when he needed to run. He protected me because she gave him a way to do so. Hello, Sandoval Ulrys. Let's see what a piece of work you are.
Clickety clackety.
So, I'm in Sharp's companion quest, and the way that the Reformer talks about Sharp in this one letter that we find is very much, I'm just a boy in love. I love it.
Fine.
Well, finish
He's a
this
crazy
dialogue treatment, I'll
Telvanni,
be with
but
you.
we knew that, right? Well, we have the approximate location of this lab of his and a key to get inside. Sonneveld wants to meet in person so badly. Let's see if he's there.
Okay. That shit's in Vardenfell, so definitely not gonna.
Once had a new angler ask me the best time to fish. Easy answer, I said. It's right now.
Hello. Do you have saltwater bait? That's the one I'm missing on Faustus. Am I going to Deshaun? Alright. I'll travel to you real quick then, because I was fishing. I'm also going to change my companion because I do love Sharp, but... Okay, who likes the kind of thing we're going to do? That's what I was going to choose.
Did someone call for a night?
Yes, someone did call for a night. Thank you for your promptness. Mute, 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 mute. I'm checking in on a mobile game to see how much time I have left on this quest. So Loki got free food from work today. Upside, it's free. I would never like buy this place
I can
myself.
bang the dents from my armor while we're in town.
Downside, it's from a place that ideologically I hate. Oh. I mean, the food's okay. It's edible.
Let's go.
Well, it's actually pretty decent, but like, again, ideological differences. So, where? You bitch.
Hold.
Oh yeah. Earlier today, Lucius was making butt noises and he was saying something. I wasn't sure what he was saying. And then it suddenly clicked. He's like, camel! And I was like, oh, camel! Camel! You're making camel noises and then spit. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Also, stop it. And then he slapped himself in the face and said, go away!
Yes, yes, my vision dreams.
Isabel asked if Maj noticed us. Yeah.
Death has not yet claimed you. That is good. Take the pledge and we will see how the day ends.
Yeah, sure, what's the
Tempest
pledge?
Island. The Marma are attacking off the coast of Malabal Tor. They wield the storm and the sea. You wield undaunted determination. Which will be the victor?
I guess I'll be the
The
victor?
Marma Stormreeve can shear your flesh with the winds and shatter your bones with the waves. But if that is not enough, you have only to invoke the Scroll of Glorious Battle. I will listen for the breaking sky. Are you afraid the open air will seem too much like a vacation? Do not soften your resolve. Marma's sorcery will rob the island of its charm, I promise you.
Okay, I'm gonna sell some shit. I said sell, not buy. Okay. Sell that, let's see. Oh. I can eat a meal. I should eat a meal. Yeah. Okay. Santa? What the fuck? Okay. Like Malia does constantly. Well, no, I mean, like, howling, making the wolves howl like Malia does. Jesus. That sounds annoying. Oh yeah, because they're doing server maintenance, aren't they? What are we gonna do while this... Wait, 2 o'clock your time? But what are we gonna do while the server's offline? I ask as whinily as possible. You said you traveled to where we need to be? I just traveled to... Wait, I just traveled to you and I don't see it. I am so confused. I see that now. I clicked on it like a minute ago. While we were, no, after that, while we were whining about this, or while I was whining about the server. God damn it, now I want Doritos. I mean, I do have Doritos, it's just, if I eat them, I might get sick, because I just had potato chips. Okay.
This is a disaster. The bastards were prepared for us. We're no good to anyone like this.
Am I talking to Battle Reeve here?
Down as we attempt to approach. Anyone that makes it to the beach is
She-
dead as long as
she
the
does.
Lamias hold it. You don't fear death. Good, we could well use one such as yourself. Push the Lamias
have
out
it,
of this
yeah.
area and we might gain some traction on this damned beach. We need this shore cleared to advance. Get these Lamias off my beach. Battle Reeve Alduror, Vanguard Commander of the Invasion Fleet. Are you having second thoughts? We need those Lamias dispatched post-haste.
Okay, I just need to, like, dispatch some Lamias and kill whoever the fuck. On Isabel,
How can I help?
Oops. Provoke, Penetrating Strikes, and Sunbrand. I feel like I should replace Provoke because she is very low level. Yes. Okay, so... I guess I'll replace it with Staggering Swing. She has a lot of good skills that would be great for healing. I might switch her and Bastion. Okay, yeah, I might do that too on the other server. So basically, kill everything, I assume.
A night never healed.
Our travels together for the last like 5 seconds have taught you so much. I'm glad you're a quick learner. Honestly, I have no idea what to say to that. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her. I'll do that. They'll do it. Okay, where's the bitch lady? Below. Oh, it said below. Oh god, probably not that far below. Okay, there we go. Stop.
This bodes well. With the beach clear, we can take the fight to our enemy. We have an army of Lamias to deal with. Our solution is decapitation. Kill their leader, and they will abandon their objective. It's our only chance to gain a foothold on this island. This group waits on the beck and call of a powerful Lamia matriarch who decimated our forces as we arrived. She has since retired to the caves above. We need her dead. This you must do alone. I have an invasion force to coordinate, and I need you as a spearhead. The island caves are up ahead. Good luck. All right, we've got work. We've got...
Still
Search
literally
for supplies.
killing everything. Kill the Lamia matriarch and her allies. I enjoy running around being lightning.
I didn't think you could get more powerful.
Can't allow them any farther into these caves. Kill them!
Alright, I gotta talk to Battle Reeve What's-Her-Fuck. Battle Reeve What's-Her-Fuck.
Someone's falling on their own sword.
I don't know where Battle Reeve what's her fuck is. Oh, wait, here she is. Right in front of my fucking face.
The Lamias on the shore fled soon after your entrance into the caves. We've broken the back of their army and are free to press the assault against the Malma. They are the sea cousins of the Altman, and have been our sworn enemies for generations. We suspected they were planning an attack against Malaval Tor, so we struck first. The size of their invasion force surprised us. Our agents on the mainland reported strange lights, ambient auras, and sudden lightning storms off the coast of this island, unknown Malma territory. I believe they are preparing powerful weather magic. We challenged the Malma head-on. My scouts tell me the magical storms are menacing up ahead. Their source must be close. Head deeper into the island, investigate the spell the Malma wizards are casting, and stop it if you can. The storms on this island are not natural, and I fear that they play a part in the Malma plan to attack Malaval Tor. Find their source and silence them. My soldiers and I will hunt the remaining Lamias and ensure the path behind you is clear. We will reconvene with you when this is done. I should perhaps apologize, but I need you to serve as our spearhead for a while longer.
Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Oh yeah, so I think I showed you the song Miracle of Birth from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend about, you know, the horrors of giving birth. But it's like melodically, it's like a gentle folk song. Anyway, I was singing it. I was singing it, like, on the way to the bus stop, and as I was singing it, I was like, I should add this to my playlist for when I troll the protesters at Planned Parenthood. I bet they would love to hear this song. Because of all the mystery and wonder of beauty in this earth, nothing can compare to the miracle of birth. And that entire song just makes me so glad I had a C-section because oh my fucking god. Although I got some judgmental looks for singing it while pushing a stroller. Especially because, like, at the end it's like, "'Cause you've wrecked your life and body, you'll think wasn't really worth all that for the miracle of birth." In front of a toddler who can probably understand at least half the lyrics. Oh well. I also sang Homecoming by Green Day to him on the butt because, like, there's times when if I don't, like, if I'm quiet for too long or if I start talking or whatever, basically if I'm not singing to him the whole ride home, he gets really, like, twitchy. And even sometimes that doesn't work, like, sometimes he still gets a little, whatever. So, Homecoming by Green Day, which has, let's see, references to drugs, explicit references to suicide, sacrilegious jokes, yeah, really, really great song. But I mean, I sing it to him to sleep too. I think I sang it to him when we were in the hospital, and Loki made a comment about, of all the things to sing to a newborn. I was like, he doesn't understand what it's about. And even now he doesn't really understand what it's about. He just knows, this is a song Mommy sings to sing me to sleep at night. That and that Jesus of Suburbia, Give Me Novocaine, and Make Me Wanna Die. This is someone I can use a special on, right? I say as I call my special. Wow, that is a shit amount of magicka. Hello. Drink potion. Here, take like one droplet of magicka back. Thanks. I gotta talk to blah, 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 blah.
Don't care if you're tired from scaling that sheer cliff. I'd ask you to do it again in a second. Spread out and search this place. We'll need all the supplies we can get. I had my unit scale the sheer cliff behind us, and there was much complaining. The young are weak. You, however, handled that conduit stone very well. You interrupted the flow of that conduit stone, causing an overload. Malma equipment can be delicate. It is well that you did. Malma used conduit stones to enhance their magic. It will be more difficult for them to maintain this storm now. The scouts report that there are 2 more conduit stones to deal with, one up ahead and one at the summit of this mountain. My soldiers and I must tend to the wounded, but we'll guard your rear as you advance. The Lamias have all but fled. Overload them like you did first. They will amplify the Malma weather magic if left unchecked. They undoubtedly plan to use them to summon a storm that would ravage Malabar Tor.
I wonder if I have any female characters with an ass that doesn't exist. I think I write mostly... You know how, like, Vex's thing is brunette women? I think my thing is curvy women. I don't think I have a single... Well... Except for, Serena's flat-chested, but even she's got a badonkadonk. Yep. Yeah, like, you have tits like Serena. And, well, you know, Serena even wears a water bra now, so she might have more tits than Alia. That's actually quite sad. Why do female Argonians have tits? That makes no sense. Like, they're lizards. It's so off-putting to me. And why do the female Khajiits... Okay. Yeah, and they talk about hatching from eggs. Like, they talk about that. It makes no sense. And the fucking Khajiit, like, shouldn't they have like 3 pairs of tits going down their like torso? It's so awful. Yeah. Yeah, like looking at Sharp's little sister, I was like, why does she have chest stitch? It's so fucking weird. Like, it's off-putting to me.
We found the invaders.
That's... It's so awful. But I feel like the monkey people are allowed to have tits and that's it. Like, other than that, it's just weird. Like, okay, I get that furries are a thing and scaly are a thing. If you really want to, like, appeal, though, like, go with a thing where lizards actually have 2 dicks. Like, go with that. That's interesting. And it's anatomically correct for lizards.
This island belongs to the mountain.
But it's just weird. Maybe I'm maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I feel like the cat lady should have 6 kids. I don't want to see it, but it's realistic.
Like every good story, your tale just grows in the telling.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'll concede to that. Ew. I don't want to see Ember with any tits. She's a kid. she's like maybe 12 or 13, because, yeah, she acts, well, that's what, no, because that's what my body looked like when I was 13. Well, actually, no, I was fat, but, like, when I was 10, I was fully, as possible, but her attitude and her demeanor is very much like preteen, young teenager. I don't think, like, I feel like high schoolers are more jaded. I haven't done her quest line. I was just going by like her general demeanor and annoyance. I guess. No, that's creepy. Yeah, definitely. I guess I can see her's like 16. But I feel like, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe like 16 to 18. But again, I feel like somebody who graduated high school would be a lot more jaded. And then I remember Troy exists, and never mind. I guess I'm forced to concede to your argument here. Saying she's older than 12, yeah. I wouldn't have done that at 21. I did too. Not quite like that, but I did make some dumbass decisions at 2021. Well, I had...
Your match. I had like a job as a living sign when I was 17. I did not work when I was 21. I did have an inheritance, and I spent it very stupidly. So that was my bad decisions, was like making friends with people online, falling in love with them, and getting catfished a lot. That was my dumbassery when I was 20. But you know what? Now it's just for funny stories. Like when I catfish people, I'm very careful
to avoid like actual like emotional entanglement. So, you know, I'm not gonna catfish someone to make them fall in love with me. I'm gonna catfish someone to fucking spy on them or to get access to them when Segan doesn't have access to them. And I'm actually not that bad at it anymore. I used to be like super fucking obvious, but now I've learned some tricks over this. But anyway. What? I don't understand. I can't see you. But there's a lot going on with the screen. Magicka so low. Fuck you. Fuck you, I'm blocking. Fuck you. Let me go search these fuckers over here. Oh, actually that reminds me of something about my ex-girlfriend. When you were talking about Grace complaining to the one manager about the other manager. That reminds me of, okay, so she was at this after-work party, and she told an incest joke. And I don't know how the fucking subject came up. She said incest and wincest and double if it's twincest, and then she got surprised and she got fired the next day. I have said some dumb things over the years. But I want to kill the bad guy. Okay. Let's go. Gee, and I thought I had bad control over my temper. Yeah, I think the only times when I've actually lost my shit at work, so I was very, very poor. I had like a bottle of protein drink. It was like a protein coffee thing. And that was my lunch for the week. And one of my coworkers drank it and I flipped my shit. But I did it in a whiny way, not in a fuck you way. I was like, that was the only food I had this week and that was all I could afford. And I just like started crying in the office. So I didn't get in trouble for that.
The scouts say you handled the second stone quite well.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I've said that at school.
We've cut
Oh,
the
that
legs
was
out from under the mound.
that was me at trade school. I cussed out. I had this one teacher. She was such a lazy cunt, and she would like favor all the Hispanic students. And because I was like the one white student in her class, and she was a total bitch to me, and all that. And so even though I had accommodations listed, she refused to abide by them, and she gave me so much attitude about it. And I cussed her out multiple times, and I told her, you need to do your fucking job, you need to keep this class fucking quiet so I can concentrate on my fucking work. But unlike these shitheads, I'm actually interested in learning and completing my goddamn fucking trade, you piece of shit cow. And I'm surprised to me I got kicked out of the class for that, but I got reinstated. But, like, that's teachers, like, I'm the customer, I'm the client with a teacher. And I can go over their heads like a superintendent. At a job, I'm not going to be malfunctioning. I know my spells will drain me. Shut the fuck up. Ow. Right after I'm healed, I cast fly. Ow. Yeah, I've cussed out my teachers pretty much my entire academic career. And if not cussed them out, like when I was little, I was a good girl, but I still, like, I'd correct the teacher in front of the class, and they hated me for it. And one teacher, like my 3rd grade teacher, tried to fail me out of spite, even though I was a straight A student and also smarter than her. I destroy the conduit. Okay, I gotta destroy the thing. Now I gotta speak with what's her fuck. Stand up and talk to me, bitch.
I should have known one of their mages would be lying in wait. Malma are known cowards. That was Stormreeve Nadir. If the Malma wanted to hurl a tidal wave at the Malabaltor mainland, it would have taken power like hers to do it. Indeed, Tamriel is fortunate that my people decided to handle the crisis. And we are fortunate to have you. If we had allowed it, the Malma would have devastated the Malabaltor mainland with their storms.
I got a skill point. Alright, I gotta set my active quest. Because it's like, go to the harborage. No. Tempest Island. Return to clear. Oh! We cleared everything. Huzzah! Okay. Am I, traveling to you? Okay. Oops. Most of the trouble I got in trade school was actually, like, cussing people out on Loki's behalf. I cussed out his RA once for refusing to let him go when he had a weekend pass. Or no, wait, maybe it was like the RC, the like supervisor of the RAs for refusing to do that. I don't think it was the I think it was the RC. I called him an asshole under my breath, and then he like followed me around being like, "Excuse me, what did you just call me?" And it's like very immature for a staff accosting a student, and I was like, "Oh my god, why don't you do your job instead of harassing the female students?" But yeah, I also, well, one time, there was this chick who was like, I thought she was trying to flirt with Loki. Did I throw a brick at her, or did I just threaten to throw a brick at her? I threw a brick in her direction and shouted, "He's mine!" Oh yeah, I was a fucking mess when I was 23, but like, I still stand by most of the people that I was a bitch to deserved it. Some of them didn't. Some of them, you know, I was just a fucking weirdo, and they said the wrong thing at the wrong time or whatever, and they genuinely did not deserve me cunting at them. But the vast majority. You don't think I'd admit it if someone didn't deserve it?
Anything like that.
Okay. Oh yeah, when I was 15, 3 people in a row told me my backpack was open. I told them to mind their own business and shut the gashes in their face. They totally deserve it. No. No. I was in a bad mood. I didn't have meds back then. I couldn't control my temper. That's on me.
You return resembling a drowned rat, but you are unbroken.
Okay. Have
the
fun.
Marma were not so fortunate, I hope.
Have fun peeing on your smokes.
Then you did not soften in the tropical climb. When nature is your foe, it is no time to relax your step.
Oh, like your female did last night on EU.
The present, actually. Take the key to your reward. Take it and repent. As for the future, who knows?
Don't aim it at me. Faustus
Return
isn't
to
into
me
that.
tomorrow and we will see
Aim it at Sebastian. He is.
I do not know if you have a soul. I hear much discussion of such things. If you value yours, pray this evening. Tomorrow may bring oblivion.
Okay, I need crafty shit. Is there crafty shit here?
Welcome, friend. You won't find a better stable in all of Morrowind.
is working here? What'd she say? Blacksmithing, clothing, blacksmithing,
Care to bargain?
blacksmith.
I like to write poetry when the forge isn't too busy. Someday, I'll be as famous as Fyoki.
I found it. Now I'm looking for the fucking alchemy shit somewhere. I didn't want to bother traveling to your house, so I stayed in town. This is bullshit. why are enchanting and woodworking or enchanting and alchemy so far away from me? It really does. I need it. Okay, improve research. Decon. Nothing to decon. What about law? The other thing. I wanted alpha. Wait, there's supposed to be an enchanter here? I just saw the jewelry. What the fuck is wrong with this town? Oh, enchanting table here, yeah. What the fuck is wrong with my eyes, apparently? Requires potency improvement 10. Fuck you. Alright, on to alchemy. Should not have to mark all this shit on my map. I'm so grumpy. Yeah. Okay, I did not pick up any more agents. It makes me sad. Alright, BRB. And then when I'm back, am I logging into EU? Okay.
Honest merchant, trust this one.
No charge to have a look.
Hello. Okay, and in that case... Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, right.